Hello, Periscope again. Well, I'm back from a long weekend vacation and we're just hitting the road again on the blog. So, just want to give you a little update. I have about the first 5 or 6 posts written, the copy's done for the Grow Your Own Challenge of 2016, where we're going to be growing our gardens and spices and food together. And this fall we'll be canning and getting a lot of other recipes done for you. So, get ready for that coming up on the blog. But today's social tip, the daily tip, is don't be a shill. I just got an email from TripAdvisor, and it had our stats for last month. We had 145,000 people read our reviews on TripAdvisor. That's a whole bunch, and that's not even included on what's on our website or the social media influence that we have. So here's a part of the success that we have is you have to be honest, okay? And anytime you're blogging or sharing or giving reviews of a place, you want to make sure that one, you're factual. Number two, you have an opinion. It's okay to have an opinion. You have a constitutional right to an opinion, but state it as your opinion, okay? You can't say this place just stinks. You say, hey, I don't like this because of fill in the blank, okay? It has to be factual, your opinion, whatever. And when you get big enough to you will carry some insurance for that kind of thing as well. So keep that in mind. But here's where the part that you really need to take away today. If you give everybody a 5-star rating, your 5-star rating doesn't mean anything. It becomes valueless. Don't devalue yourself and give everybody the same grade, the same review. Make sure what you say is thoughtful, actually gives some people something to chew on, and improves their experience, because you want them to come back and listen to you in the future. So make sure you're giving them something that they can really grab and chew on a little bit. Okay, so when you do a review of a property, don't just copy what other people said. Form your own opinion. Make sure you're out there and you actually have something to say. Bring a unique thing to the table. That actually has value. When we do our reviews on TripAdvisor, for example, we have very, very few 1-star reviews and very, very few 5-star reviews. I think the place to get a 1 or 5-star review has to be exceptionally good or exceptionally bad. I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. If I have, I've run businesses, I've run a resort and a restaurant before. Sometimes people just have a bad day. And if I just happen to be on that bad day, I'm not going to give them a 1-star review just on that one experience, unless what was wrong was so bad and it was so obviously wrong that they really deserve it somehow. And same with the 5 stars. You know what? I want a 5-star place in my mind is something that a year from now I go back and say, man, wasn't that a cool experience, or wasn't that a great meal? 5 stars, that's what it should be, because there is a tier up there that's that high, and those belong to the 5-star places. So let's make sure that, an average, back 20, 30 years ago, a C was actually average. If you were a good student and you were average, you got a C. Now like the average is like a B plus or A minus. I mean, who cares? Ooh, you're an A student. We're barely above average today. Good for you. Same type of thing. So that's my tip. Don't be a shill. Make your own content. Make your own opinions and share them. Be frank. Be honest. And if you give a bad thing, say, hey, you know what? The goal isn't to slam somebody. So reach out. Say, hey, you know what? We had this problem. This is why I gave you a 2 stars. If you changed this or that was different, I'd raise it to a 4 for you. And a lot of times people will actually come back. I've had that happen before, where we've given really bad reviews to and said, hey, we're really upset about this. Why did you do this? And you explain it to them. Say, had this been different or that way. And it can be a learning and growing experience for both of you, because I want to make sure I just didn't understand that it wasn't a mistake on my part, that I just misunderstood something. But also, as the business owner, you want that feedback. I mean, if people aren't happy about the way you do something, you should want to know why and fix it. So I've changed reviews plenty of times in the past. It's easy to do. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a couple days. I've had no internet for a couple days, and it's driving me crazy. So it's back, but I got some catching up to do. Thank you all so much. I appreciate the hearts, and we'll see you later. I got a couple more probably later today. Have a good day.